Good evening, guys. Myself, Ritvik, your data analyst, Power BI session trainer. Please let your friends also know that the session has started, guys. We will be waiting till 6 to 6:10. If everyone joins till 6, we'll be starting the session, or we'll be waiting till 6:10. Please let your friends also know that the session has started, guys. Okay, guys, we'll be waiting 5 more minutes for others to join. Very few people have joined the session, guys. Please let your friends also know that the session has started, guys. Hi guys, good evening. Yes guys, the session is going to start now. Okay, myself, Sarvik. I'm working as an ML engineer in SmartBridge. So today we are going to discuss about good evening. Good evening guys. Today we are going to discuss about data analyst with Power. Okay. So how many of you know what is Power BI? What is Power BI guys? Just you can ask me in the Q. Just you can answer me in the Q&A session guys. If you have any queries, you can raise your hand, or you can ask me in the Q&A session. No need to raise your hand. Okay. Just type it in the Q&A session and I will go through it. Yes, guys, what is Power BI? Basically, what do you know about the Power BI? Yes, guys, I want to reply from everyone. What is Power BI? Okay, just give me a minute. Okay, guys, I have checked my internet. Is my voice clear, guys? Can you hear me? Just give me a thumbs up reaction. Here you are going to have a section called reaction. You can react. Okay. Cannot too clear. Okay. Now is it clear? Still, are you facing an issue with my voice? Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your response, guys. Okay, let me check. Some of you have given me their response. It is a visualization tool. Okay, it's a visualization tool. Power BI is a tool that is used to create a dashboard. Yeah, dashboard for visualization. Okay. Analytics tools. Okay, good guys. Good guys. Power BI is a tool that are used for creating interactive dashboards and meaningful insights for a business process. Okay, that's good guys. Data visualization platform. Data. Power BI is an analytical tool for data visualization. Okay. Okay, for data visualization, you are saying that Power BI is a particular platform for data visualization. But we can perform data visualization in Excel and we can perform visualization in Python also. Then why Power BI? Why Power BI and Tableau? Yes, I want response from everyone. For visualization, we have Excel, or we can do visualizations in Excel, and in Python also we can perform visualization. Why particularly Power BI? Why we have a tool called Power BI and Tableau for visualization? Yes, guys, right now I'm not sharing any screen. Okay, just no worries about the screen, guys. Right now, just answer my query. Why Power BI? We already have, we can also perform visualization in Excel. We can also perform a visualization in Python. But why Power BI? Yeah, guys, I'm not sharing any screen right now. No worries regarding the screen. I'll be sharing screen. No worries regarding that. Okay, some of your friends are saying that because it provides a vast query that we can perform visualization in multiple Excel and Python. Why we have particular tool called Power BI? Some of your friends have responded that because it provides some business intelligence as well. Yeah, okay, because it's cost effective and it works for simple and easy manner and compared to other visualization tools. Okay. Excel in data visualization. Okay. We are not okay. To create interactive database and reports, connect to multiple data sources. It is its ability to transfer complex data into easily understanding and interactive visualization enables users to gain insights and make data-driven decisions. It allows interactive visualization, cloud-based, and scalable collaboration. Yes, okay. Because Power BI provides us various features to visualize. Okay. We can also use DAX queries to manipulate it. Okay, guys. Thank you, guys. That's a great response you have given. I appreciate that. It offers more chart types. Okay. Because it is easy to use and beginner friendly. Okay. Coming to why we are using Power BI. Like, if you want to visualize a data in Excel, most of your answers were correct. But let's more think detailedly why we have built a Power BI tool. Example, you want to create a data and visualization in Excel sheet. The Excel sheet dataset limit is 10 lakhs rows. If you go to that, the Excel sheet data limit is the rows limit is 10 lakhs rows. Apart from 10 lakhs rows, you don't have any data. Data is huge, guys. Data is huge. It can be more than 10 lakhs rows. So, due to that, we have a tool called Power BI. The developers has developed a tool called Power BI. Here, you can you have no limit. You can access n number of rows. That why we have Power BI. Power BI is one of the best tools for non-technical students who don't understand. Okay, that's also a good response. If you don't understand coding, you choose Power BI. Okay. I hope you have got a clarity now why we have a tool called Power BI. Now let us understand. Today we are not going to go any practical or we are not going to open Power BI right now. Just we'll go to the introduction part. Just let me share my screen window. Okay. I hope you got a clarity, guys. Why we have a platform called Power BI? Why we have a particular platform called Power BI? Excel does not have huge data to visualize. Python also visualize great, but coming to large amount of data and it is not so interactive as Power BI. You cannot perform DAX commands also there. Great mistake. Some have also given the DAX commands. Got a clarity, guys? Why we have platform called Power BI? Just give a thumbs up reaction. I want a thumbs up reaction from everyone, guys. Yes, guys. I want a reaction from everyone. Are you clear why we are using Power BI? Yeah. Let's go to introduction to what we are going to discuss. Let me see my screen. Yes, guys, can you share? Can you see my screen? Can I see? Okay, thank you, guys. Thank you for your response. If you have any queries, guys, whenever I'm going through the slides, if you have any queries, please drop it in the Q&A section. The middle of session, I will be going through that. If you have any queries, please drop it in the Q&A session. So far, it was an interactive class. I love this session because you are interacting with me. I hope so. Session continues in the same way. Thank you for your response, guys. Data analyst with Power BI. Okay. Basically, why we are choosing Power BI? We have a tab view and the other visualization tools, BI tools. But why Power BI? Because coming to Power BI in India, we most of the companies is only using Power BI. Coming to world, you need to learn Tableau. If you are learning any tool, that's enough. If you are learning Tableau or Power BI, that's enough. You can understand the other tool. Introduction to data analysis, and today what we are going to cover. Introduction to data analysis and business intelligence, business problems and solutions, Power BI, how this Power BI is going to solve these business problems, and introductions to Power BI and Power BI architecture. What customers want from us based on the needs, requirements, and what of customers. Basically, what a customer wants is whenever he gives a data, we need a key insights. Let's say sales of a company. So he has a sales of a company. We have a sales customer has a sales of a company. He want to okay. Let's make this interesting. Let's say we have a movie data. A producer come to us. He says that we want to make a next movie, and he has a movie data from past, let's say 2020, 2002 up till now. How many movies have released, and what are hits, what are flops, who was a director, who was a hero of the particular movie. These are all the data he has. Based on that, he want to make his upcoming movie. Thriller, genres, everything he has. Okay. Based on that, we are going to we are going to plot a graph for a particular hero. We are going to plot a graph for particular genre. We want to plot a graph. First, we'll try to understand the business. That is what based on the needs and requirements. And what of the customer needs, what the customer need, what the requirements we have. Based on that, we are going to understand. We have a we have a data. We are going to drop it in Power BI. First, we need to clean that data. Then we'll be dropping in Power BI. After dropping, we are going to choose a particular column called genre, and we'll understand which movies are hit in Tollywood, or we say in India, which movies are hit. Mostly in India, commercial movies. We all know that commercial movies go great. It's some thriller, and we'll say that by the visualization, we can see that the commercial movies are kind of good with the Indian audience. And we'll say to the customer, and we'll say the producer upcoming movie is going to be commercial movie. He will be tagging us. what we give to the what we need give to the customer. We develop product, we develop service, we increase the experience of the customer. Coming to we develop a product and committing to what is in service. We develop a product. Let's say we have a columns. We have a multiple columns. From that we want to create another from column from multiple column. Okay, let me give a same example there. We have a multiple column in the we will take the same data of the movies where producers come to us and he gives the data, and we want to create average box office for a particular average box office of a theater. Let's say for 100 theaters it is grossing 100 crores. We are saying that for our theater it is collecting a crore. Most of it is not going to collect a crore in a theater for a day. Okay, we are saying that we are just taking an example. How what we are doing here? We are going to combine two columns: theaters, how many theaters this particular movie has released, and what is the box office of this particular movie. Based on this, we are going to get an average. In the same way, we create a product and a service. Dashboard. A dashboard is a service. Through the dashboard, we are going to add multiple charts. We increase the experience of the customer. By seeing the graph only, you need to understand. That is what an experience is. What are the color ratios you are using? What are the graphs you are using? Pie chart for that particular graph, bar chart. These are all needed. First, if you are able to understand, if you have any queries, please drop it in the Q&A session, guys. For now, no queries. Let's continue this. Based on the data, you are going to choose the graph types. Okay, let's go. It's already completed. Then, as a business owner, what you will key points to understand as a customer. Key points to understand the customer. For him, what you need to do whenever a customer is coming, you are going to how we are going to increase the satisfaction of a customer. Customer retention. What do you mean by retention? Every time we need any data, or every time we need a visualization, he need to come back to us. Don't ask me again, guys, what is a business owner again means. We are taking a perspective of a business owner. Now we are thinking that we have built a business called where we are going to generate a visualization. That's what a business is, not any other businesses. Gaining customer loyalty. And to increase the user experience, and we have already discussed this dynamic behavior of a customer, performance, quality, socio-economic and cultural facts of a customer. Okay, these are all the things we need to take. Don't ask me again, guys. Is this a power based session or a business session? Basically, we need to understand what a customer needs. These are all the things a customer needs. Improving customer satisfaction by contacting the customer. If you are contacting the customer in the daily basis, these are all the progress we have got. We are going through some other data set, and again customer retention. By giving us some price, it is going to be related. Increasing the customer experience by creating an impactful graphs. How we are going to create an impactful graphs? By seeing one from one look only, you need to understand what is these graphs is. That is what an impactful experience. What next? Understand the complexion. What next? Understand the competition. Competition. Okay. This is not needed. Okay. How you will take the decisions. Insights and business insights. Whenever a customer comes to you, first you need to understand the insights, key insight and business insights. What does a business syntax means? Let's take an example of an store. Like, let me say Nike sports store, or let's say simple woolen cloth store. When he is going to get a huge sales, when mostly in winter, he is going to get a most of the sales. So at that time, you need to have some baggage. You need to have more workers there. You need to have more storage capacity. These are all the business insights. How you can understand a business insights based based on the what are the needs of the businesses, like hospital. What are the needs in this by understanding the business, you can understand business insights. Business insights are important. If you are able to understand the attributes of the data, attributes are columns. Columns, we can call it attributes, we can call it features, multiple. For now, we'll try to understand as attributes. Columns, we have multiple column as we discussed before in the movies example. We have multiple columns: genre, movie director, hero. This is all we have discussed. Based on the columns, we are going to understand what are the business. We need to understand the column first. Genre. What do you mean by genre? Means types of movies. Thriller movie, commercial movie, action movie, horror movie, comedy movie. If you are able to understand the attributes, guys, most of the business intelligence, insights you can understand it. What you need to build. If you are understanding about the attributes, it's completed. Data analyst with Python Power BI is mostly completed. You need to understand the attributes first. After that, if you are understanding the attributes only, then you can understand what graphs you need to build, how you are able to get the insight from the data or information. How you are going to get that? By understanding or analyzing the data or information. First, you need to analyze the data or the information. What do you mean by that? Analyzing the data. First, you need to clean the data first. Most of the data, we are going to have a missing values. How to handle these missing values, and what do you mean by analyzing the data? In the later on session, we will be going to understand. How will you understand it? Analyze by comparing, by putting the data in visualization form, by breaking down the data in understanding chunks as per the question. This is how you can understand the data by comparing the data. By comparing different columns, you can understand the data by putting the data in visualized form. This is the main thing we need to do, right? The whole course is aim is to understand it. Decision for implementing any actions. Whatever the actions if you want to do in that experiments, if you want to combine two columns, you want to make a new column, first you need to understand the data set. Based on the insights, we will take the decision. Generate insights and analyze and visualize. Performing analysis on the data or the information. Information or data relevant to problem statement, business problem questions. These are all the things you need to cover. First, for understanding a business, you need to cover these are all the things. Generating insights through analysis and visualization, performing analysis on data, information or data relevant to problem statement, business problems and questions, everything you are performing. After that, data analysis. Data analysis is a process of utilizing data, statistical methods, and technologies to extract meaningful and making decisions accordingly. Okay. What do you mean by that, guys? First, let me give you an example there. Like data is like a crude oil. What do you mean by crude oil? Whatever the raw state of a petrol or diesel we are going to get, that is a crude oil. After cleaning the data, like removing the missing values, analyzing the data, and removing the duplicate values. By removing all of this, we are going to get petrol. No, data analyst. A clean data. Data is like crude oil. What is a crude oil? Whatever the impurities we have, first when they drill, first whatever the petrol, they are not going to get direct petrol. First they are going to get crude oil. After getting that, they are going to divide it. They are going to change petroleum, and from petroleum diesel, and we are going to get petroleum jellies also from them. Ointments, most of the ointments also extracted from this crude oil. In the same way, data analyst. We have a data, we are going to remove duplicate values, we are going to remove missing values, we are going to understand needed data, we are going to remove irrelevant data sets, irrelevant attributes, and we are going to get final clean data. Yes, yes. Did you understand? Yes, yes. Voice is not clear. Is my voice clear, guys? Can you please respond, guys? I want a response from everyone, guys. Is my voice clear? Yes, guys. Okay. Yes, you are only the one you are getting the issue, guy. Please check your internet. Thank you for your responses. Most of them are saying that most of them are saying that they are getting a clear voice. Please check it from your side. Okay. Are you clear with the concept of the data analytics, guys? Data is like a crude oil. We are going to clean it, and we are going to get a reasonable insights. That's what a data analyst is. Okay. Let me present my screen again. If you have any queries, please drop it in the Q&A session, guys. I'll get back to it. Data analytics is a practice of utilizing data, statistical methods, and technologies to extract meaningful insights and making decisions accordingly. Yeah. First, you need to utilize the data. Then we need to perform statistical methods like sampling. We have multiple data and multiple methods. Using that methods, whenever you are performing these statistical methods, you can understand for that particular attribute which type of graph you can use. Okay. Technical to extract meaningful insights. Yeah. The steps involved in it are collection, analysis, interpretation, presentation of data to help business grow in various aspects. First, you need to collect the data, then you need to analyze the data, then you need to interpret data as per our use, and lastly, presentation. What do you mean by presentation? Our visualization comes here. Power BI tool comes here. Data management, data visualization, predictive modeling, and data mining. Data management. Coming to data management. What do you mean by data management? This is what you mean by data management. Okay. Yes. Okay, guys, if you cannot leave the session, guys, please stay in the session. If you want an attendance, please stay in the session, guys. You cannot leave you cannot leave this session. At the end, if you are facing any issue regarding the attendance, I am not going to help, guys. Please stay in the session. Someone has left the session. Okay, no problem. There is their issue. Okay, no problem. As guys, if you have any issue, you can drop it in the Q&A session. No need to raise your hands. Bhargav, Bharati and Sarthik. Bharati, if you want to give me a mic, if you want a mic access, I will provide it. If you don't have an issue, you can drop your hands. You can lower your hands. Okay. 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 Thank you. Thank you for lowering your hands, guys. If you have any issue, just raise your hand. I will be giving you the mic access. There you can talk to me. Okay. Let's go through the session then. Data management, guys. What is being my data management? What do you mean by predictive models? Okay. Just leave it data management. What do you mean by predictive models then? What do you mean by predictive modeling? What do you mean by predictive modeling, guys? Yes, guys, I want a response from everyone. What do you mean by predictive modeling? Sir, will you share the slideshow? No, guys, I cannot share you this slideshow. No problem. I'll be sharing the recording. Okay, please go to the recording. Slideshows are not needed. You can note on the notebook. Slideshows are not needed. Are you clear with that? Slideshows are not needed. The slides are not needed. Okay. You can note down a notebook or we'll be sharing your recording. Okay. Are you clear with that? What do you mean by predictive modeling? Yes, guys. What do you mean by predictive modeling? Just try. No problem. If you try, no problem. Predictive modeling is a basic. Okay, that's good. That's good. Predictive model is likely basically like determining what is likely to happen in near future. Yeah, that's good. Yes, guys. Predictive future outcomes on the basis of historical data. Okay. I think you are from ML background. That was some great responses. Yes, yes. What do you mean by predictive modeling? Some of your friends have given a great responses. If you try also, no problem. A technique of analysis of past data and predicting future outcomes. Predictive model is an aspect of future on the basis of previous data patterns. Okay, guys, thank you for your response. This is a process is to develop a statistical method to predict future outcome based on the historical data. Yeah, yes. Basically, you are saying that we are going to predict future basis on past data. Yeah, that's it. I think most of you have answered are from ML background. Yeah, predictive modeling, guys. Based on the previous data, past data, we are going to predict future data. How we are going to predict? By statistical methods. We have some by statistical models like linear, linear, sorry, simple linear regression, multilinear regressions. We have models. These models will try to understand this past data. Whatever the past data we have, this model is try to understand this past data and it is going to predict the future data. How we are going to predict, like it is going to rain based on the winds, how winds are blowing, how it is very cloudy. Based on that, we are going to predict that it is going to rain. And we have a huge humidity today. Based on this, we are going to predict it. In the same way, model is going to understand statistically our data and going to predict it. That's what a data predictive modeling is. Data visualization, predictive modeling, data mining. What do you mean by data mining? Data mining means nothing, guys. Whenever you open a website like Amazon or Flipkart, we have a huge data. This data is needed. For example, you want to build an e-commerce company. For that, we need a data. Multiple e-commerce we have, like Amazon and Flipkart. There you are going to do data mining. You cannot do a data mining; it is not real. But what that's what a data mining is. You are going to get a data from web pages, or it's what a data mining is. Forecasting simulation, yeah, forecast and optimizations and are some tools we are going to create insights from the data. Yeah, forecasting means data forecasting. I hope you got a clarity regarding data management. Data management is SQL. We are going to store the data. This is all. We are going to create mm, primary key, secondary key based on the data. Data management, it's called data management. Data visualization. We have discussed about data visualization. Getting and meaningful insights from the data is called data visualization. Predictive models. Go what is a predictive model? Based on the past data, it is going to understand the patterns and it is going to predict. Data mining, you are going to extract the data from the website or anywhere. Okay. Data connection from the other sources also, you can say that. Also, that's great. Okay, data scrapping, data mining, everything is okay. Everything is, sir. Will be do practical to, yeah, we'll be doing practical, guys. On Power BI, we are going to do practical. Okay. Provide BI, we'll be definitely doing a practical. Without practical, we cannot do later on projects and forecasting, optimization. These are all the tools when used to create insights. To create insights, these are all the tools. In that one tool we are following is that data visualization slideshow. For implementing data analysis, what we need? Data. Of course, data is needed. Understanding the methods for data analysis, gathering business reports. Understanding methods for analysis. What are the methods we have? Like, first, we need to clean the data. We need to remove the duplicates. We need to remove the outliers. These are all comes under analysis. First, gathering business insights, business reports. If you are doing this, you are a data analyst. What more we need? Tools for implementing those methods on the data. Business intelligence tools. Okay. This word is right, random. Okay. Business intelligence tools. What are the tools and techniques we have? Data management. For data management involves the process of collecting, storing, organizing, and utilizing data in effective and secure manner. And as we discussed before, what is in my data management? We are storing data in SQL and NoSQL. What kinds of data we are going to store, guys, in SQL and NoSQL? In SQL, what are the types of data we are going to store, and NoSQL, what are the types of the data we are going to store? Yes, I want a response from everyone. What type of data we are going to store in SQL and NoSQL? SQL also can be. This is I want to respond. Related data. Yeah. Relational data, yeah. Structured data, SQL, and unstructured data, NoSQL. Structured data, SQL. Yeah. What book? SQL database stores data in tables, containers, rows, and columns. Okay. Textual data, numerical data, bullet data. Okay. SQL systems stores data using various methods depends on the types of unstructured data. Okay. Great, guys. Great. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your response. That was a great response, guys. Okay. Simply, we can say that in SQL, structured query language, no SQL. Unstructured query is a language. Means structured. If data is stored in tabular with a detailed column, then it is called structured data. With tables, if you are storing the particular column, if you are storing particular data, particular column, you are going to particular data, then it is called structured data. What do you mean by unstructured data? In one column, let's say in the row only you are giving name, randomly you are giving unstructured. Okay, let me give you details, sir. We have written important notes, or we will get. Okay, okay. You can write down note, guys. Okay, we cannot share you the PPT. When I am explaining the class, then write down the notes. If you are unable to take down the notes at the class time, you can go through the recording. Okay, am I clear with that, guys? We will be sharing with the recording. You can go through that. Or in the session, you can take down the notes. Textual data, numerical data. Yeah, these are all the data types you can store it. Let me give you example, small example. Like, let's say we have a theater. In a theater, we want to store a data. Number of sales happening in a canteen. For a particular canteen, we are going to create a table and at tickets counter how many sales are happening. For that, we are going to create another table for in particular, let's say parking. We have other, let's say 3 tables. Canteen, we have canteen data, and tickets. We are going to have tickets data, who have taken the tickets, and parking, who have taken the parking. Structured data is something that which we can make some conclusion and understanding. Unstructured data is something which we cannot make decisions. Okay, that's good, guys. That's good, guys. Thank you for your response, guys. Thank you for typing, guys. That's a huge paragraph, Aditya. Thanks for that. It was very detailed again. Thank you. There we have a theater. We want to store the data of a theater. In SQL, we can create three separate tables. In one table, canteen data. In one table, tickets data. In tickets purchase data. And one table, parking. For this all table, we have one primary key called user details. This is what an SQL data looks like. It's structured. We have a multiple data. We have a primary key. Means what do you mean by primary key? Let's say we want to, let's say for this, we want to see a customer. Okay, we want to analyze this a customer data, like a particular customer data from who have purchased a ticket of high price. He has purchased a ticket of high price. So we want to see did he go to canteen and what he has purchased. Here we are going to use username as a primary key. A person name, that person name. Okay, person name. We say customer name, and same customer name. We will sync it in the canteens data. In this way, we are going to understand. Okay, this particular person have taken a Coke, a jumbo popcorn. This is all the details we are going to understand. Coming to NoSQL data, we don't have a primary key there. We don't have a particular tabular format. Let's say where we, let's give me a small example where we are going to use this NoSQL data. Like, mm, okay, let you give us example guys of NoSQL data. I have given an example of SQL data. Etiquette, canteen, tickets, parking. Three tables, one primary key. Now you give me an example of SQL data. Now SQL data. I have given you an example of SQL data. Now you give me an example of NoSQL data. Yes, yes. Now you give me a small example of NoSQL data. I've already given you an example of SQL data, like created. Now you give me a small example. Okay, some of you have given MongoDB. Okay, MongoDB. Okay, okay. I'm not sharing this screen, guys. No need to worry. Don't type the same query multiple times, guys. Okay, Firebase. Okay, okay. For storing. Okay. Example, real time example. Facebook data. Okay, that's good. That's good. Facebook data based on the post and comments. Yeah, that's a NoSQL data. You can given in. Okay, email address and name. Okay, that's an I think that's in sequence structured data. Facebook data. Correct guys, correct guys. Yes, yes, are you doing any chat GP? Why everyone is giving my chat data? Facebook data is itself big data. Yeah, big data also. Everyone is when dropping Facebook data. Okay. Thank you guys. Facebook data. What do you mean by Facebook data? Like in a particular post, what are the comments you are getting from a users? A user views certain comment. Let's say we can also say Twitter posts data. Great guys. Thank you. Thank you. JSON documents, key value pairs, family grouping, brief notes are the examples of. Okay. Thank you guys. Okay. Right now, I am clear that you are doing it ChatGPT or Googling it. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you for your response. Yes, guys, do you need any break? I will have a break till 7:05. A 7 minutes break till 5 or 7:05. Get back, guys. Get back to the session till 7. Or do we continue without any break? It's your call, guys. Just give me a thumbs up reaction if you need a break. Just give me a thumbs down reaction if you don't need a break. Thumbs up, break. Okay. Once I continue. Okay. I want, sir, we can continue. Okay. If you are interested to continue the class, then we'll be continuing the class then. Break. Okay. Someone want to break? Okay. Let's continue the class then. Sorry, the person who need a break. Most of your friends are saying that to continue. We'll continue. Let me continue the screen sharing. What are the tools for data management? We have discussed NoSQL and SQL. Then data visualization. Communicating insights gained from data analysis is crucial. Okay. There is no hide this. Communicating visual insights from the data analysis is crucial. Tools like Quick, Tableau, Power BI, Matplotlib, Seaborn in the Python helps in creating visualization reports. Yeah, Quick is a new platform for visualization. Tableau we have. Tableau is already it's booming already. We in the worldwide it is they are using Tableau. No problem. If you are learning one visualization tool, that's more than enough. You can understand others and you can build Tableau. Yes, yes. Who built Tableau? Do you know who built Tableau? It is built by Tableau is built by. Okay, drop your answers. I'll be checking it later. Who built Tableau? Tableau is developed by who? Matplotlib and Seaborn we have already discussed. In Python we have libraries. Matplotlib and Seaborn for visualization itself. Predictive modeling. Predictive models is a technique used in data science and machine learning to predict outcome based on the historical data. We have discussed before. Machine learning and machine learning. What are the libraries we have for machine learning? Scikit-learn. Mostly we have only Scikit-learn. Scikit-learn we have all the libraries to start. Then DA application. DA data analysis has been used in various industries in different domains like energy and fuel, agriculture, finance, retail trades. Companies like Microsoft, Netflix, Uber uses data analysis for their work. Yeah, they are saying that in various industries we are having data analysts. In energy they have, in agriculture they have, in retail they have. Okay, can why we need these multiple data analysts, guys? Can they go with a single data analyst? No, right? They cannot burden a huge amount of data. Data is used, guys. It is growing. It is not stopping. A single Microsoft can have a trillion data set. Otherwise, we have multiple data analysts there. how a developer is needed, nowadays data analyst is also needed to analyze the data. Data analyst, data for securing the data. We have cyber security developers. As the data is going, the growth of this particular job role is also increasing. By embracing analytics, analytics, business needs can grow and drive growth, gain competitive edge, and seize new opportunities in today's data-driven business landscape. Yeah. By understanding the data, a business can understand where the new investors are investing, like the ChatGPT, latest ChatGPT has introduced. Most of them has developed their own ChatGPT. Why? Because it is a new opportunity. How they are understanding the things? By understanding the data. If you check the ChatGPT, when the ChatGPT was introduced, in the 1 month only it has reached, in the 1 week only it has reached 1 million users. By that you can understand. By the data only they are going to build, right? They have understood that ChatGPT is used by everyone, and the 1 week only, the 1 million people have introduced into are interested to use ChatGPT. How they are understanding 1 million data? Where do they get? By understanding the data only, they are getting insights. Okay. Now the industry is targeting a LLM models. We need to build an LLM models. These are all how they are going to understand by data itself, by understanding the daily data. I have answered it. Have asked you before one question, right? Who? Okay. Okay. One has replied. Great. Salesforce. Yeah. Salesforce was developed. Yeah. Was the developer of or Tableau? Thank you, Anurag. Thank you for your response. I hope now you understood why these companies are interested in data-driven insights. Why Netflix interested in the data-driven insight? Like whenever you are whenever you are watching Netflix, only you can go through whatever the whatever the movie you are watching, action movie. Let's say English action movie. In, in that particular genre only, it is going to recommend that, and it will say that you are more likely to like this movie. Okay. Data analyst process. Define problem, data collection, data cleaning, data processing, data analysis, interpretation, and communication. What is the defined problem? First, you need to understand the problem. What is a problem? Let's say, okay, same example is okay. Let's go and take another example of okay, what is an interesting data set we can have? Let's say cricketer data. Okay, what is the main problem? We are saying that BCCI is going to a tour. India is going to a tour to Australia. We need a best players for that. For that, first we need to collect data. In collection of data, we are saying that first we are taking the players, all are the who are the players. We have first batsmen, openers for the openers we have. Then we are going to collect data. Let's say first we are getting openers. past 6 months experience, what were their past 6 months progress, and let then say we'll take dollars, then we'll take all rounders, then we'll take middle order batsmen, total batsmen and bowlers. Data is taken. First problem is defined. We need a we need a best team for Australia. We are going to Australia. For that too, we need a best team. Then we are collecting the data based on that, like players details, openers, whatever the details we have, we are going to collect that. In past 6 months experience, what are the how many centuries they have done, how much score they have done. These are all the data we are going to collect. What are the average score? um, Then we are going to clean the data. What do you mean by clean data? We have already discussed clean by cleaning data means removing the duplicates, removing the missing value. These are all comes under data cleaning. Data processing, data processing. Okay, yes, we are going to do outliers in visualization. Okay, outliers will be handled in the visualization. Data cleaning is completed. Data processing. In the data processing step, we are going to understand what are the relevant attributes. What are the relevant attributes we have? Like, let's say his jersey number. These are all not these are all irrelevant attributes. We are going to drop these irrelevant attributes also. Dropping the irrelevant attributes. Data analysis main step. What are you going to do here? First, we are going to in data analysis. What we are going to we are going to take top 10 best openers, top 10 best keepers. Okay, top 10, not top 5 best openers, top 5, top 2 best keepers, and top 5 best bowlers. For top 10 best middle order batsmen. These are all we are going to take in data analysis. And we will go through interpretation, and we'll go to communication, or we can say visualization. These are all the steps we are going to process. Did you understand the process of data analysis, guys? Once again, I will explain you. First, we are going to understand the problem. Here, the problem is India is going to cricket. India is going to play a cricket game, and we need a best team for that. India is going to for a Australia tour for cricket. We need a best team for that. We are going to collect the data of the past 6 months, their history, score, and everything will be collecting. Then we'll be cleaning the data, missing values, duplicates. Then we'll be going with irrelevant data. Then we're going to do analysis. Means we are going to take top 10 cricketers. That's simple. And interpretation, we are going to take the insights of the data, who is best for that particular situation. Then we'll go to communicate. We'll go to communicate means we are going to choose like who is going to be best for that. Yes. Oh, sorry guys. Then we are going to understand who is best for that particular situation. And we are going to understand. Did you understand the data processing, guys? What are the steps? Yes, guys, I want a response from everyone. Just drop a thumbs up reaction. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your response. That was a great response. I want this response from every day or every day till the end of the class. Thank you. Yes. Thank you for your response. It makes me happy, and I will be continuing the class. You are giving this response. Yeah. Types of analysis. In business analysis, we have basically four types. First, discriminative analysis. Then diagnostic analysis. Then predictive analysis and prescriptive analysis. What do you mean by discriminative analysis? If you are understanding this, guys, that's more than enough. What analysis you are going to do, you can understand. Discriminative analysis explains what happened in the past data, what has happened. If you want to find that, that is what discriminative analysis is. Okay, let's take an example here. Okay, let's take any other example, like how to explain these all things in. Okay, let's take a student data, a particular class, a particular class, a particular section. Let's take 10th class data. What explain what happened? It means what students has performed in the past, that we are going to understand in discriminative data. What a 10th class students of A section has done. They have scored 10 points. In most of the 50% of the student has scored 10 points. How we are going to find that? By performing discriminative analysis. What do you mean by diagnosis? Explaining why it has happened. Why they have scored 10 points. Okay. Why they have scored 10 points means, let's take faculty. Faculty one criteria. Let's say they are converting quizzes every day based on the what we have discussed today class. They are conducting a quiz. Because of that, they have got good marks. It explained why happened, why it has happened. If you are saying what happened, student has got 50%. That was happened in the past. Coming to diagnostic analysis, what we are doing? Why the students have got 50%? Most of the 15% student, why got 10%? 10. Okay, it's like negative statement. Okay, why it is an happen? Sounds like a negative statement, but we are trying to understand why these people got 50%. Because lecturers were conducting quiz. They got 50% because 50% of the student got a good grades because our lecturers were conducting daily quiz. Then predictive. We are predicting what might happen in the future. Predictive. As we have discussed in the prediction analysis, predictive models, we are going to predict the future. Here also we are going to predict forecast. What is going to happen in the future? Let's say if this continues. If we are going to continue the quiz daily, we say that we can increase this 50% to 70%. 70% are going to get 10 points. Most 70% will only get 10 points. We are going to assume that. Okay, that's in simple. As it is an A session, we say that 20-50% will get 10 points. We are saying that after, if we are continuing a daily quiz like this, we are going, most of the students, 70%, this 50%, 10%, 10 points percentage will be increased to 70% of the students is going to be 10 points. That's what an predictive analysis is. Coming to prescriptive, recommendation of action based on the forecast. recommendations. If you have any recommendations, like continue the quiz. Continue the quiz. These are all the recommendations you can use. Please continue the quiz daily so that the student can understand and interact with the classes and get a good mark. 70% of the student would get 10%. This is what a simple explanation of an descriptive analysis is. Once again, I'll be explaining you guys. If you haven't listened before, please listen to it again. Descriptive. Descriptive analysis means, let's say we have a class of 10th class, we have students detail, and we are saying that 10 in descriptive stats, we are finding that 50% of the students are getting 10 points. And diagnostic, why these 50% of students are getting 10 points, or we can say why 50% of the students are not getting 10 points. For now we will be sticking to why 50% of students are getting 10 points. Then we have understood that most of the lecturers are conducting quizzes, that way the students are going to get 20 points, that way the 50% of the students are getting the 10 points. Why we have understood, what we have understood. First, we have understood 50% they are getting. In descriptive stats, in diagnosis stats, we have understood that why they are getting. Because of the quizzes they are getting predictive. We are predicting that if these lecturers are conducting daily quiz in the same manner, we can increase this 50% 10 points to 70% of the students are going to get 10 points. That's what an predictive is. Prescriptive stats means, sorry, analysis means, finally we are saying recommendation, continue the quiz. Are you clear, guys? Are you clear with the example and the descriptive and types of stats? Okay. Okay, have we focus. Okay, Aditya, thank you. Thank you for a detailed explanation. Yeah. Yes, guys, I want a response from everyone. Yes, guys, I want a response from everyone, guys. Most of them have responded. Thank you. Thank you, Aditya. Thank you for your response. In predictive analysis, we predict what will happen in a prescriptive. We discuss actions we should take. Yeah. Thank you, Aditya. That was a clear explanation of that. Yes, guys, your friend Aditya has stopped a detailed explanation. If you want to note it down, I have shared it. Please note it down. Thank you, Aditya. Or you can take a screenshot of that. That would be helpful if you want to remember this concept. Okay, let's continue. What is a basic Power BI architecture? Okay, first we are collecting the data. From where we are collecting the data? Databases, files, CRMs, ERP, customer relationship model, CRM means. Okay, so files, APIs, application platform interface, and databases. From here, we are going to collect the data. Then, after collecting the data, what we are going to ETL engine. What do you mean by ETL engine? Extract, transfer. So, first we are extracting meaningful insights. Then we are transferring the data into our tables. Then we are going to load it. That is a simple example of an ETL engine. Okay. Okay. Store. We need to store the data in our dashboard. Okay. In our file to understanding implementation, analysis, application and BI tools for analysis. What do you mean by analysis? We are creating a multiple columns like we have discussed before. We are creating in the data example we have taken like particular average box office. How we are going to find the average box office? Total box office by number of days or number of theaters. Average box office in respective of theaters. Box office by theaters. Then you are going to find the average box office into 100. There, this is what analysis is. And distribute reporting, dashboarding, and embedding. Reporting. What do we mean by reporting? We are going to create a visualization, reports, and dashboards. We are combining these all graphs into one singular folder, then it is called dashboard. React. Simple. Dashboard means we are drawing a multiple visualization. We want to deploy in a single file, single single like we have multiple graphs. We want to deploy it in a single page. That is what a dashboard is. Finally, data-driven decision. By understanding all these, by understanding dashboards, and then we are going to react, collect, integrate, store, analyze, distribute, and react. Collecting the data, integrating data out to our Power BI. Then we are going to store our data. Then we are going to analyze our data, distribute the data, and react. Finally, we are going to react to the data. Are you clear with that, guys? Yes. As it is an Power BI session, you need to be active whenever we are discussing about the Power BI concept. Yeah. I want a response from everyone, guys. Are you clear with the total architecture of the Power BI? If you have any doubts, please drop it in the Q&A session, guys. I am here to help you. No need to worry. If you are dropping any query, yeah, thank you for your response. I want a response from everyone, guys. Only few people have responded. All of them said that they don't need a break, right? If you don't need a break, I need a response. Yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you for your response. Let's continue our session. Okay. I'll be waiting 1 more minute. If you have any query, you can drop it in the Q&A session. Then I will be going through that detailedly about that detail. Okay, right now no one has dropped anything. Okay, thank you guys. That means you are clear with the concept. Let's continue the concept then. Here we have discussed about the architecture. Then we'll be discussing about the detailed process cycle. Okay, let me present it. Data collection. First, we are collecting the data. Then we are processing the data. Then we are storing the data, analyzing, taking actions, collection. As we have discussed in the previous steps, is also same. Collecting the data, processing the data. No need to discuss this part again. If you want me to discuss, I will discuss it. Give me a thumbs up if reaction if you want to discuss about it again. Already discussed with an cricket example, with multiple other examples. If you want to give me another example, I will give you. Okay, thank you. Thank you. You are clear that you don't need an energy. Example again. Okay. What are the tools we have for data visualization? BI tools. Power BI, Click, Tableau, Looker, IBM, and Domo. Mostly we are using Tableau. Sorry, we're going to use Tableau and Power. Nowadays, Quick is going to Quick is also booming, but no problem. If you are running any one visualization tool, BI tool, that's more than enough. You can understand other tools and you can work on it. These are all the tools we have basically. Power BI, Tableau, Looker, and these are all the tools. Clearing the conclusion. Clearing the conclusion. What is difference between business analytics and data analysis? Or we have now we need to have a clear conclusion. What is difference between business analyst and the data analyst? Guys? Yes, guys, I want a response from everyone. What is the difference between business analyst and data analyst, guys? What does a business analyst do different from data analyst? Okay, I think you can see this PPT. Now, what is the difference between data analyst and a business analyst? Yes, guys, I want a response from everyone. What is the difference between business analyst and a data analyst? Just drop your answer in the Q&A section. What is the difference between data analyst and business? Most of you have dropped. Yes, guys. Only two of them has dropped the difference between data analyst and business analyst. Okay, the one has dropped. Yes, guys, I want a response from everyone. What is the difference between BA, business analyst, and DA, data analyst? Data analyst is primarily considered with using data to uncover insights and patterns through techniques like statistical analysis, data mining, and machine learning. Okay, it's going to understand the patterns of the data by statistical analysis. Yeah, you can leave your answer in the Q&A session, guys. Whenever I'm asking a query, you can drop it in the Q&A session. Business analyst leverage the insights to make data-driven business to improve process and optimize performance. Okay, that was a great definition of that. Another thank you for that. DA focus the data, BA focus on business. Okay, simple and neat. Thank you. Data analyst works with data and business analyst works to find the data strategies, business strategies. Okay. Business analyst identify business needs and suggest improvements, while a data analyst integrate data to find insights. BA focus on strategy, BA focus on data-driven decisions. Okay, guys. Great responses, guys. Thank you, thank you. If you want to drop your answers, you can drop it in the Q&A session. DA speaks language of business. BA speaks language of business. DA speaks language of data. Okay, that was a good response. Thank you. Thank you for your response, Vex. Okay, let's complete our session. Let's continue our session then. Okay. Business analyst. Okay, what is the main goal of a business analyst? Focus focuses on identifying traits in the organization that can be optimized to improve overall business planning and performance. Seeks to arrive at a single version of truth. Okay, he is going to understand organization business needs and plans according to it. Benefits comes from recognizing patterns in a dataset and makes accurate predictions based on the events. Yeah. What data analyst? A data analyst is going to understand the patterns in the data. Business is going to understand the business needs and it is going to perform and plan according to it. Okay. These are the main goals of a data analyst and a business analyst. Data sources are defined in a advanced based on project goals. The analysis is more ad hoc and data source acts on the fly as correlations are uncovered. Okay. First, we are going to find the correlated and it is going to understand the data. And here in business understanding, in business analysis, what is going to do the data? Data sources are defined in the advance based on the data project goals. Yeah. Improves, improves, sorry, approach. What are the approach they are going to follow? Involves defining the goals and requirements for the progress and project, more retro more retrospective and descriptive. If we are doing data business analyst, we are saying that we are going to understand the project requirements and basically descriptive analysis we are going to perform in the BA part. What do we mean descriptive analysis? Means what happened in the past. That what we are going to focus on the BA part. What coming to DA, data analyst part. Typically more predictive and prescriptive. Yeah, he is going to predict. Based on the data, he is going to understand what is going to be the future outcomes. What are the initiatives we need to take? Prescriptive initiatives. What are the initiatives we need to take? Steps to answer specific questions and describe new insights for the competitive advantages. Yeah. Whatever the questions based on the data is going to answer and reasonable insights. Yeah. Discussing new insights. We have discussed, right? We have discussed a question example, right? Why most of the people want to introduce their own LLM? Because ChatGPT got a huge response. They have understood that to increase the customer satisfaction, we need to integrate our own LLMs or SLMs to our application. CIO, CDO, analyst manager, business analyst, data warehouse engineer. These are all the roles, team members. What are the roles we can have in a business analysis? Coming to data analysis and line of business managers. Anything we can have. In data analysis role, we don't have only data analysis. We have cyber security analysis, and we have multiple more analysis roles. Yes, guys, do you know any other analyst role? You can drop it in the Q&A session if you have if you know any other data analyst role. Apart from data analyst, what are the roles we can have? Business analyst, cyber security analyst. What are the roles we can apply if you are going through an analyst job? You can drop it in the Q&A session next. What are the roles we can go apart from the data analyst? What are the another roles we can go to? You can drop it in the Q&A session. We'll be checking that in the end of the session. Right to business analyst and the roles. Yeah. Okay. Yes. What are the job roles you can have? First, it is going to be data analyst, sub business data analyst, business analyst. If you learn machine learning, you can become a machine learning engineer. If you are good at SQL and if you want to learn PySpark, data storage, if you are good at data storage, you can become a data engineer. And if you are good at stats, you can become a statistician. And if you are good at architecture, data architecture, where the data need to go, PySpark, if you are learning PySpark, if you are learning, let's say, data architecture, let's say Hadoop, if you are learning these are all tab, if you are learning these are all platforms or softwares, you can become a data architecture too. These are all the roles we have if you are learning a data analyst. Business problems and solutions. So, okay. Mm, Let me present it again. Okay. Let me check. What are the replies you have given? Voice is not clear. Is my voice clear, guys? What are the roles you can apply to if you have learned a data analyst role? If you are learning a data analysis, what are the roles you can apply to? Is my voice clear, guys? Please respond me in the Q&A session or just drop a reaction. Okay. My voice is clear, guys. You need to check it from your side. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your response. Okay, just give me a minute, guys. Just give me a minute. Okay, guys. Regarding the notes, there is no notes, guys. You need to note down in the session itself. I cannot share you the PPT also. Please note down. Regarding the notes, guys, you need to note down your own notes. I cannot share you the PPT. I will be sharing you the record. No worries. If you are unable to note down the notes in the session, after the session, you can note down notes. That will be a great practice for you also. Okay. Business problem and solution. Sales organizations often face various challenges such as inconsistency or declaring sales performance, limited understanding of the customer segments and performance, insufficient customer segmentation based on the purchase power. Bottleneck or insufficient in the sales funnel. Okay. Lacks of understanding. Lack of understanding about the competitor actions. Okay, these are all the actions you are. These are all the problems we are facing. We need to solve as a data analyst. Inconsistent sales. We need to capture whenever this is small an example. Business problem and a solution. First, we need to capture the what. If you have a data, first you need to capture sales data. First, you need to capture inconsistency. Why we are declaring, why we are having a few sales. First, you need to understand that we have a less understanding the customer segmentation and performance, why the customer is entering into the store and not buying anything. We need to understand that insufficient inefficiency in the customer segmentation based on the purchase power. Yeah, who is our main purchase, like where our customer stands it, like high class customer or a medium level customer or a budget friendly customer who is going to enter into our store. These are all the things you need to understand. Budget friendly customers. For budget friendly customers, we need to only, if our stores, if our store have the most of the customers are entering our store as a budget friendly customers, we need to remove this high class products, expensive products, and we are going to add only budget friendly products. And the bottom line insights, the sales funnel and lack of understanding about the competitors. What are the competitors they are doing to attract the customer? Are they are giving some offer, some deals? These are all things we need to understand. These are all the things we need to understand and solutions based on that. If you have any query, okay. Okay, regarding the video, guys, no need to worry. I'll be explaining you when you are going to get the video. If you have any query, you can drop it in the Telegram channel also. Yes, guys. Thank you for joining. Okay. If you have any queries, okay, we have still 17 minutes left. If you have any queries, you can drop it in the Q&A session, guys. Don't leave the session, guys. You need to stay till 8 o'clock. If you need attendance, you need to stay till 8 o'clock. If you have any queries, drop it in the Q&A session right now. Are you clear with the concept, guys? Okay, guys, if you have any query, please drop it in the Q&A session. Is my voice clear, guys? Do we have to do any assignments after this session? No, no need to do any assignments right now. Okay. If you have any queries, please drop it in the Q&A session. Sir, could you please send the recording session? Actually, for some reason, I have joined the session late. Okay, no worries. We'll be dropping that. Yeah, you will be getting a recording session. Sir, provide notes. Yeah, you need to create your own notes, guys. I am not going to provide you notes, right? If you are if you are writing down the notes, that will be helpful. Scientists have told that if you are writing down your own notes, that will be helpful. If you are listening to the session and listening session, that will be not. Sir, have joined the session. Yeah. Regarding the recordings, guys, once again, I'm telling you, no need to worry. We'll be sharing you the recordings. If you have any more queries, please drop it in the Q&A session, guys. Sir, when we gonna start working on the project and we are new to Power BI, can you guide me what and how to use? Yeah, this is just an introduction class, guys. Now we have understood what is the data is. This is a crude oil. We need to clean the data, take any visible insights. Like we have discussed about multiple examples, like uh, what we have discussed, like cricketer example, like movie example. A producer want to. Okay, I'm still sharing my screen. Okay, the producer want to make a new movie based on a genre, particular genre. How we are going to find? First, we need to clean the data. These are all the steps we have. No need to worry. The coming on sessions, we will be detailedly going to Power BI. This is just an introduction session. If you don't know Power BI, also no worries. We'll be going through it. That's just an simple platform. Okay, thank you, Aditya. So my semester exam is, so I'm not attending the daily session. Okay, if possible, try to attend. Okay, attendance is also important, guys. At the end, attendance also important. Please try to attend it if you it is possible. Okay, if you are typing Ritvik Smart Bridge, that's more than enough. You will be able to find my LinkedIn. Just type link Ritvik Smart Bridge, then you will be able to find my LinkedIn. Yeah, regarding the attendance, guys, how we are going to take the attendance means, if you first you have registered into the port. Sorry, no need to raise your hands, guys. Please stop your Q&A query in the Q&A session. Whenever you are, so can you repeat it again? What I need to repeat? We have discussed about the daily sessions. You need to attend the daily session. Try to attend daily session that we have discussed. And process of attendance is, guys, only use thumbs up or thumbs down reactions. If you are using any other reactions, it will be recorded. It will in the back end. It will be recorded, and we will be informing to you later on. Only thumbs up, thumbs down. If I see anyone use any other reaction, okay. Regarding the attendance, guys, thank you for your response. You have registered into this internship, right? Through your particular mail, college name, and email address. Based on that, it will be recorded. Zoho is a good platform for attendance, and everything will be tracked. Attendance, no need to worry regarding the attendance. LinkedIn ID, just type Ritvik Smart. I hope you are able to see my name, Ritvik Smart. That's more than enough. Attendance is clear. How we are going to take the not, there is nothing much to get it, guys. You have registered through your name, your college name, and your email address. Yes, yes or no? Your email address will be same, and your college will be same, and your username will be same. Based on that, your attendance will be marked. That's it. Coming to attendance. Yeah, regarding the contacts or attendance, regarding the attendance, guys, Zoho is going to mark your attendance. You are staying till the end of the session. You need to stay till the end of the session because I think there is have we have a limit like 90% should be attended. 90% of the session should be attended because if you are living in the middle of the session due to some internet issue, so that way we have adjusted it to 90%. You have to attend the 90% attend session to get the attendance. 90% of the session you need to present. Yes, by yes, guys. Is my voice clear now? Can you hear my voice, guys? I hope it is clear now. Attendance. If you are attending your session, our session daily, if you are attending this session daily till the end, in between, if you have any internet issues, also, no worries. If you are staying till the end of the session, you are going to get the attendance. You no need to give your attendance. Whenever you are staying, if you are attended the session, it is automatically recorded. Regarding the process, there is no need to worry in getting your LinkedIn ID. Click resume artist spot. IDG. Okay. Okay, no need to worry about the linking guys. I will be sharing you. No worries. In the upcoming sessions, I will be sharing you my LinkedIn file, guys. No need to worry. Ritik, don't Ritvik Konakala. Ritvik the Smart Bridge. Still, I'm able to see my profile. That's great. Ritvik Konakala. 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 Ritvik. Ritvik Konakala. That's more than enough. Then you'll be able to see my profile pic with the specs. If you go through it, I'll be working in Smart Bridge. Then you can confirm that profile. Ritvik Konakala. Konakala. Guys, if you have any more queries, you can drop it in the Telegram channel or in the Q&A session. This session is going to be ended in 5 minutes. If you have any queries, please drop it in the Q&A session, guys. No need to raise your hands, guys. I see Bharati is once again has raised their hand. Preetu and Bharati, Poonam, Raghav, Tanu. Okay. You want me to unmute you guys? If you want me to unmute, I will be unmuting you. Stay put. I'll be unmuting you. Okay. Vineet is interested to talk. Okay. And I said to raise your hand if you want to talk. Okay. Okay. Yes, guys. If you have any queries, you can drop it in the Q&A session. No need to raise your hands. Bharati has been raising her hand from the beginning of the session. Okay, Bharati, you can talk to me now. Again, we have given you the access to talk. If you have any issues, you can talk to me. Okay, you are not giving the access to talk. I have given you the access. Yeah. Otherwise, guys, if you don't have an issue, no need to raise your hands. It will interrupt my session. Okay. Bye, guys. If you have any more queries, please drop it in the Telegram channel. I am here to help you. Thank you for joining. Stay energetic. How you have stayed in this particular session. Similarly, till the end of the session, please try to maintain this energy. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. Okay, why you are not able to see other queries? Okay, you are unable to see other queries because I will be able to. I'm not sharing other queries, right? You cannot access other queries. No need to worry. I'll be explaining their queries so that you can understand at the meantime. If the query is important, I will be answering to that particular query. Like, no worries. And everyone can see that particular query. Right now, I have answered to a particular query. Whichever the query I will be answering, everyone can see that query and the answer. Okay. What type of the project we'll be doing in the upcoming lecture? No worries, no worries. We'll be discussing about the projects regarding the business only. We'll be discussing healthcare based on your needs. You can choose your project title. You have multiple project titles. You can choose according to that. No worries, guys. Have a great day, guys. See you tomorrow. This is just an introduction, guys. No need to worry. From tomorrow onwards, take a notebook and be ready. Bye, guys.